Hi everyone, welcome to Life Well Loved. I'm Penny. I'm on vacation, but I found something yesterday that I thought was going to be really interesting, and it's this little thing. It is a mini emergency kit, and they even are doing their best to make sure that they kind of scare us into buying it. And you can see that they're pulling out all the stops here. It says, "You're my ride or die," and it's got quite a few things in here that they think that we may need for our purses. So let's kind of get into it. First off, it comes with this soft little tiny black pouch, and so that will be easy to tuck into your bag or maybe leave it in your console of your car. And there's lots of goody things in here. So the first one I'll go ahead and pull out is this one, which looks like it's kind of popping out. And this is just a plastic container. And on the back of it, it says that you can use it for like contact lenses or to put something in here small to make sure that you don't lose it. And I think that that's actually a pretty good idea. Although a lot of times I will use the coin pouch of my wallet if I've got something that I don't want to lose. I'll just drop it in there, zip it up, and I'm good to go. But this is kind of small. I think I probably would use something like this in an emergency if I didn't bring like my contact case holder and I need to take my contacts out. So this might be pretty good just to have something small to hold things. So we'll put that over there. Next we have, okay, so this is a lip balm, very tiny. Look how small this is. And it doesn't say that it has SPF in it, which is actually a minimum requirement for me. But this might be okay if you forget your lip balm and you're at a hotel and you just need something to, moisten your lips for the evening, maybe just before bed or something like that. So this is probably okay. Or maybe you could give it to your son if he's got some chapped lips or something. I don't know. That might be an emergency. Next we have, some earring backs. That's actually an emergency from time to time. If you lose the back of your earring, you are not feeling good for the rest of the day. You're gonna have to take them off, and then your ears are naked, that kind of a thing. But you know what I would do? I would probably put those in this. I think that makes the most amount of sense. But backs of earrings in your emergency kit, that's actually really smart. I like that one. Next one is breath drops. I guess, listen, I think that could be an emergency. I don't know if it would be an emergency for me. Well, no, it would be. It would be an emergency for me if my husband needed this and I needed to give them this because it would be impacting me. So this would be an emergency that you could like give to someone else and or I suppose it could be for you too. I get it. But that's actually kind of funny. And it looks like there's quite a bit in there. This is 0.11 fluid ounces, so not quite 1 fluid ounce, but I wonder what it tastes like. It's probably something, I don't know, maybe a little minty. Next we have some Q-tips. So there's 5 Q-tips in here, and I think Q-tips can be an emergency. But you know what? Once you use these, you'd have to get something else that's going to be, to replenish something a little better than just this plastic here, because you wouldn't want to just drop them in there and then they're not really sanitary anymore. Although I don't think they're really, are they sanitary? They're probably a little sanitary. But you'd have to get some kind of a Q-tip holder, I suppose, if you're going to replenish. But that could be an emergency situation. Oh, yes, a nail file. Nail files can solve emergencies 100%, especially if you're wearing like, pantyhose or something, right? You got to like stop your nail from snagging up your hose, or maybe silk, or even a scarf or something can get snagged up. So this is probably a pretty cheap nail file, but I like the concept of it, and I definitely think a nail file should go in emergency kit. So that's a win. Next we have a sewing kit. So they do have a safety pin in here, and I would say that the safety pin is going to be useful. Actually sewing a random button to your clothing, I don't think people do this anymore. I think this is probably dated. I mean, I'd probably rather, I don't know, MacGyver a paper clip to fix my situation or just go buy a new outfit before I'm sewing a random button that doesn't match anything to my clothes. If anything, I think a safety pin is probably the way to go. I think this is a little outdated. What else is in here? We have a Band-Aid. Is it one Band-Aid or two Band-Aids? Oh, two Band-Aids. Okay. Well, that's good. One for both heels. Because we know why we use Band-Aids. Unless you're a young mom, then you probably need Band-Aids for your kids. We have two these are bobby pins. Okay, so we have two bobby pins. Wow, I haven't seen a bobby pin in a long time. Do people still use bobby pins? Hairdressers probably do for updos. I guess in a pinch you could pull this out. I don't even know if I would remember if that was in there or not. That's an interesting emergency. What do we have here? We have dental floss, and it looks like just a, maybe just, a one-time situation where you could use dental floss. You know what you could put in here is those little tiny dental floss, those little round ones that they sell, those little travel ones. But that's a good idea. So this is a good idea generator in order to know what goes into these safety emergency kits here. Is there other stuff in here? Oh, there is something else in here. So this is a polish remover. It's a single pad of polish remover. Actually, that's a really good idea. I wonder if they sell these in these packets like that, because that would really be great for when you're going on vacation and you've got like a whatever kind of a situation. If you had like multiples of these, you wouldn't have to carry like a little liquid polish remover. And I don't know about you, but my nail polish remover always evaporates on me very quickly. So something like this might actually be really good. I should check Amazon and see if they sell these individual packets for nail polish remover. That's actually an interesting find. I think there's 3 of them in here. Oh no, this one is a stain remover. Okay, so a toilet stain remover. That's actually a good one too. I usually carry those Tide to Go pens, but yeah, something like this that you could just literally put this in your wallet and then it's always there and available. Or you could leave it in your car and that way you always have it available as long as it doesn't dry out. So that's actually a pretty good one too. And then what's this last one that's in here? This one is deodorant. Okay, well, it's a toilet for deodorant. I don't know if I've ever been in a situation where I had an emergency for deodorant, but I suppose it could happen. And if it did happen, would I even remember that this was in here? If you get these emergency kits, you got to remember what's in them so that you can actually use them. But it's interesting that this would be a towelette for deodorant. These are all from the same manufacturer. I wonder if you Googled this pinch provisions, that if you got like individual packets like that, that's actually probably something I need to write down and research and see if I can actually get these. It's kind of cool. Is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. So that is everything in this cute little pouch to go. Hopefully you enjoyed that and I inspired you, and I will see you guys in the next one.